Well, nice win for the Grand Rapids Griffins last night up north of the border, knocking off the Manitoba Moose 4-1 to end a 4-game road losing streak. And the same two teams will play this afternoon. We've got you covered with our game day preview, a little bit more casual version of it, brought to you by Michigan First Credit Union. I'm Bob Kaiser in the wee hours of the morning in Detroit, Michigan, where I'll be filling in for Ken Cal this afternoon on the Wings Radio Network, broadcasting the Detroit Florida Panthers game. Had the pleasure of calling their 4-1 win down in Raleigh, North Carolina a couple of nights ago over the Carolina Hurricanes. But excited about our team up north of the border as the Griffins continue their dominance at play in Winnipeg. They're now 10-3 in their last 13 games at Bell MTS Place. You know, they play 60 minutes in the sport of hockey, but last night's game came down to 2 minutes and 13 seconds in the third period with the game tied 1-1.
Puck comes ahead for Shine. Shine across the line. Shine's in. Backside pass. Scores! Turgeon wide open. They find him with the pass, and he snaps it in for the second time in the game. Taken by Girard. He got as far as center, knocked off his stick. Baudouin has it, pickpocketed by Ford. Ford's in. Ford shoots. Scores! The turnover at center, and Ford is able to take advantage. They're announcing the 2-1 goal, and the Griffins count the 3-1 tally. Knocked down by Camper. Camper in the right wing corner. Centered, they score! Terrific job in front by Terry to get away from the checking. And in the blink of an eye, the Grand Rapids Griffins add their third goal of the period.
Well, a quick thank you to Mitch Peacock, the great voice of the Manitoba Moose, for allowing us to carry his play-by-play on Wood Radio last night. We'll be doing the same this afternoon, by the way, on ESPN 961 at 2:45. So Chris Terry, with that goal last night, his league-leading 19th, he added an assist as well, has now cracked the top 5 in the American Hockey League scoring derby. And boy, was it nice to get Matt Pumple back as well for a Griffins offense that's been struggling. And Pumple certainly wasted no time contributing in last night's game.
At the line, McElrath, deflection, scores! Grand Rapids takes the lead. The puck put to the net and then deflected en route. And Eric Comrie had no time to readjust. Before he knew it, it was between the pads and the red light was on.
Well, Harry Soteria stood strong between the pipes for Grand Rapids last night, turning away 27-28. And as you see here, had no chance at all on the lone goal the Moose scored in that opening period. When contacted late last night, Ben Simon still not quite sure as to who's going to start in the rematch today, nor was he certain on the status of injured Turner Elson, the team's second leading scorer. Should he not be able to go today, this would be a fourth consecutive game he would miss due to injury. Griffins will enter the hockey game at 16-11, 2-2 up against the Moose, who are still in last place in the Central Division at 11-15-4. And again, the game will come your way at 2:45 on ESPN 961. Got to take time, of course, to, on behalf of the entire organization, wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a happy holiday season. Thanks, as always, for joining us. That's been our Game Day Preview, brought to you by Michigan First Credit Union. I'm Bob Kaiser.